The mission of the Prevent Cancer Foundation is to empower people to stay ahead of cancer through prevention and early detection. And the early detection gives people many more opportunities to have a long, healthy life. The Prevent Cancer Foundation funds and supports community organizations across the country. They are comprised of people who really care about what's happening in their local communities and have worked very hard to build trust there.
My organization is Healthcare for the Homeless. We provide comprehensive healthcare, housing, and advocacy for people experiencing homelessness. If you don't know where you're going to have your next meal or where you're going to sleep tonight, worrying about your cancer screening might not be at the top of your priority list. And so that's where Healthcare for the Homeless comes in. We have to have a wide range of tools to be able to provide high-quality, comprehensive care. So when we're thinking about things like cancer screenings, patient navigation is essential for us to really have quality health outcomes, and we're grateful to have community partners like the Prevent Cancer Foundation to help make that possible.
We also are able to look forward. We have a role in funding the research to ensure that there is a continuous pipeline of amazing things coming to help us live longer, healthier, cancer-free lives.
The question is, how did I find the Prevent Cancer Foundation? And the answer is, I think the Prevent Cancer Foundation found me. It was the very first grant that I ever got as a scientist. I think at the time, I would say that it was somewhat of a high-risk grant. We were studying prostate infections as a risk factor for prostate cancer. And then that study actually evolved into a whole new field of research for the prostate cancer field. The fact that the work that's been done in our lab has now resulted in a clinical trial that is now being studied in prostate cancer patients is tremendous for me. So the reason why it's so important to support the Prevent Cancer Foundation is that they do a tremendous job in supporting early career scientists as well as established investigators with a very keen focus on cancer prevention. And in terms of moving the needle forward, impacting people's lives, cancer prevention is exquisitely important.
Advocacy is a big bucket. So many people don't know what they need to do, and they don't feel like they can trust the systems or the information out there about their own health. So we want to put it in their hands. We work with advocacy organizations across the country, arm in arm, to say we are together, we are joining forces, and we think this is important.
I felt there was not even a lump, it was in my right breast, and I started noticing dimpling, pain at night, waking up in the middle of the night, feel like there was just like a fireball running through, my body. And my doctor at the time, he's like, yeah, it feels wonky. We're gonna send you for a biopsy. And so another week goes by and my phone rings, it's my PCP, and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, you sound a little too cheery. I'm like, is it good news? And he goes, well, not exactly. October 2021 had my single mastectomy, all around 16 rounds of chemotherapy. Started in December of 2021 and I finished in May of 2022. And while I was going through that, I was like, I need to talk to somebody about this. I wanted this to reach the masses. I wanted this message to reach to people who had been putting off getting their next mammogram, their next scan. Prevent Cancer gave me a voice on their platform to talk about it, to raise awareness together. And I don't think I could ever thank them enough for giving me the support that I needed at the time that I was going through.
One of the biggest obstacles for us achieving our mission is the assumption that someone else is going to take care of it. Someone else is funding prevention and early detection. We are the organization that is leading the way. The Prevent Cancer Foundation can move this forward, but we need help to do that. We know there is a world in the not too distant future where cancer is preventable, detectable, and beatable for all. We want to lead that world, and we want to bring it as fast as we possibly can.